A couple years down the road, you sit up out of a deep sleep and you realize you forgot to put your trash out on the curb.
Okay.
It's trash day. You look at the clock, it's like 2:30 in the morning. You're like, fuck, it comes like it's the thing that wakes you up, you know, every single Wednesday. It's the banging and clanging of that trash truck, lifting those bins high off the ground, shaking it out into the gaping maw, that steel maw.
My dad,
So
when he was a kid, he really wanted to be a garbage man. That was like his thing when he was like a little
yeah,
boy. Yeah.
my nephew loves the garbage truck.
Yeah. I can see why. They are pretty, I guess they're pretty
It's
impressive.
a pretty cool piece of machinery.
Yeah. Here's to the garbage men.
Here's
This,
to you.
this podcast is for the garbage men.
So you wake up, jolt out of bed, you get downstairs, you walk outside, you go to the garbage can, you see that the lid is like flipped open. You go to grab the handle and you hear like a screech from the inside, like a muffled cry. You look down into the can and there is like a raccoon in the can and its head is like stuck in a tin can.
Oh man.
There's a can of black beans. Must have been a couple beans at the bottom still. That happens sometimes. Nobody's perfect. Nobody gets all the beans every time.
God, this is a fucking like old country song or something.
Hmm. So you see this raccoon, you go, oh shit, it kind of like scares you a little bit. But you hear a cry, you hear a whimper, and you feel bad for like, what the fuck are you gonna do with it? Put the can out on the curb with it in it? Like, no, you're not a heartless monster. You go
Oh
to the
yeah.
garage, you get a pair of work gloves, you put them on. You like you grab its arms in one hand, the can in the other. You hold it steady, and you wriggle its head out of the can. It's a cute little face. It's covered in black beans. You drop the can. You just kind of stand there and look at it. It sits there, looks at you with its beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah.
You didn't know that such a thing existed. You didn't know that there was a blue-eyed raccoon,
No, I didn't.
but you do now because you're looking right into him. It's the
Okay.
exact same shape as your eyes.
Wow.
You've heard of a reflecting pool. This is literally like a reflection of a pool.
The pool or my pupils.
Exactly.
Oh man, that is for some reason, I guess it's harmless, but I really don't like it.
It kind of sits there for a second and looks at you. And you know that you can't like hear this thing talk, but you can feel its appreciation, almost like it's the way it's looking at you, it's saying thank you. It leaps from out of your bin and scurries across your front yard. You put your trash out on the curb, go upstairs, you crank, you fall back asleep. You wake up to the sound of the trash truck and for a split second you forget that you like took the can down, so you go, oh shit, and you're like, oh, never mind, I got it, right? You have a nice morning. You have breakfast, right? You do a little reading,
What's breakfast?
uh two scrambled eggs, a couple links of turkey sausage, handful of strawberries. You eat your breakfast, you get some reading in.
Okay. A lot of cholesterol. Cholesterol keeps coming up on this podcast recently.
Well,
God
again,
damn.
420 magazine, the writers of well, the scientists of 420 magazine discovered some strains that if you're ripped, baby, cholesterol doesn't count.
Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot about this. Okay, so I wake and bake, and then I can just eat as many animal products as I want and be fine.
Yeah, pretty
This
much.
particular strain.
It all comes out in your piss. So
Okay, let's have ourselves a breakfast.
so you do. You have a breakfast, right?
Hell yes.
You do a little bit of reading, like I said. You you go to work in the afternoon, going to the Valve.
Who's performing?
Uh so there's like there's this, her name is Shelby um uh Graceland. And she is
Wow.
she goes by Carmen San Diego, like from the TV show. She does like a whole thing where she's like does stand up as the character Carmen San Diego.
Wait, hold on. She has a name as cool as what? Wait, what was her actual name?
Um, look,
Graceland was her last name?
yeah, that's her last
That's the
name.
coolest thing ever. And she goes by Carmen San Diego.
Well, it's because she's playing the character Carmen San Diego, right? Did you ever see that show when you were younger? Where in the
I
world is
mean,
Carmen San Diego?
that's even worse, almost. I mean, whatever. Whatever she wants to do is fine, I
She's
guess.
doing a whole thing,
Yeah,
right?
whatever. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a funny thing where she's Carmen San Diego, but it's like Carmen San Diego, like Sex and the City, kind of, you know? She's very
Okay.
like
Updated.
it's like, yeah, it's like a one woman show where she talks about relationships and failures and men, dating as Carmen San Diego, traveling the world,
Okay.
you know.
Interesting. All right. That's cool. Any good?
I mean, it's fun. She's very funny, you know. She's very funny, but it just doesn't really, why would that work, you know?
I guess, yeah. How long could you really do an act as Carmen San Diego? Does she do other
Yeah.
stuff, or like just do stand up as herself? She just is this character all the time.
She does like a yearly one woman show. The previous year, it's like the thing she works on all year long. The
Okay.
previous year, she did a show called uh Shit My Pants at a Target, right? And it was
Okay.
just like a dramatic retelling of her having like explosive diarrhea in the lawn and garden section and having to like cross diagonally the entire store. And it's just like the harrowing tale of the trip across the Target with like diarrhea genes, you know?
Okay, that could be fucking amazing.
It was
Does
great.
does she pull it off?
Oh, 100%.
Oh fuck yeah.
So, you know, you saw it and you're like, man, that was so funny. So even though
Yeah.
you're like this Carmen San Diego thing isn't isn't the end of the road right now. It's a work in progress, you know. But you have faith that you're like, this person is very talented, and I'm sure, you know, 6 months from now it's going to be way more dialed in and a lot better. She's figuring it out.
Nah, man, there's so many names I want to say right now.
Yeah,
You wouldn't know any of them.
cool. So point being, Carmen Sandiego is coming in for the weekend.
It's so fucking weird. This is gonna rule though. I mean, how are
Yeah.
sales?
They're good.
Cool.
This she has like a following of people, you know. So yeah, it's a good weekend, right?
How is she to deal with?
Awesome.
Cool.
She's great.
Pretty much most people are. Everyone, that's
Yeah.
the nice thing about the
Thankful,
Valve.
thankful for the stage time, appreciative that it's like an independent room that takes care of comics and is fun. People
Oh
show up to
shit.
shows and they're there to laugh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's a good weekend.
What did Michael think?
He goes, I don't know who the hell she's talking about.
Oh, Michael. Oh, Michael. I guess why
He
would
goes,
he? But
he goes,
yeah.
somebody should have told her Caroline San Francisco was just here last week. And he just laughs.
Oh, Michael. I could hear him saying he absolutely would say something like that.
He takes a drag off of a cigarette, blows the
Yeah.
smoke in the air, happy with himself. So the weekend ends, right? You go home. Sometimes you're just like kind of wired, you're just a little wired after like a fun weekend. There's a little convenience store down the road from where you live. You're like, I'm gonna put on some headphones. I'm gonna walk to the convenience store. I'm gonna get myself something, and I'm gonna walk back home. You know. So you do. You put in your headphones. It's late, right? It's like 1:30 in the morning. It's a beautiful night. It's starting to heat up. There's a little breeze on the air. You take a quiet walk to your little corner store. You get a Milky Way Midnight,
Oh shit.
and you get a Gatorade.
Man, this is gonna sound really lame, but I'm doing some very irresponsible eating. That's so much sugar.
It's Gatorade Zero, has zero sugar.
All
The
right, I
flavor's
guess that's all
called
right.
the flavor's called Fuck You Blue. Right?
What?
Yeah,
Is
Fuck
it
You Blue.
censored or is it
No,
just,
no, it's not.
I mean, are they, I guess they're allowed to do that? I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
that would
so
cause a problem.
what happened was they had a contest and they're like, hey, name this new flavor. They put a description of it. They showed
Oh no.
the picture of it in like some cups, and then somebody submitted "fuck you blue," and it just turned into a thing that like got mentioned on
Yeah.
the internet and blew up and was all over the place. And
Sure. Yeah, I can see
they tried
this.
to they actually ran the first set of labels and they censored the word "fuck," and then the guy who put the whole campaign together, he sued the shit out of Gatorade. He's like, we didn't
Yeah.
ask for censorship.
I bet Pat McAfee would talk about this.
Yeah, it's absolutely on there.
Yeah.
So, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
So there was a legal battle that went all the way up to the Supreme Court,
Holy shit.
and the Supreme Court had to rule on it, you know. Like who has the rights here? The people who made like an explicit statement and had like intentionality with
This
their
is
submission,
so insane.
or just Gatorade being it's
Yeah.
their product, do they get to take creative license with it? In this event, they choose to censor it. And Supreme Court, like, stacked by Donald Trump. They side with the free speech. So Gatorade has to pull every single bottle of "Fuck You Blue," the censored version.
Oh
People
my
are buying them
gosh.
up. People are buying them up off the shelves, right? They're putting them on eBay. You can't get these anymore.
Yeah. Fuck you, Blue.
And then so that they buy up all the censored ones, and then they have to reprint the new
The
labels to
actual
say
fuck you.
"Fuck You Blue." Yeah,
Wow. Um, that is one of the dumbest Supreme Court fights I've ever heard in my life.
yeah,
Supreme Court
yeah.
of America, right?
Amy Coney
Not
Barrett
of, yeah,
uh gives a rousing speech from the bench
yeah.
talking about, people have a connection with Gatorade, and they made, again, the whole intentionality with their submission. She gave like a fucking rousing speech, right?
Okay.
And got everybody on board.
And
She
so
wins
they,
she wins Time Magazine Person of the Year.
because
The
of
co-
this.
the cover is her with like a stern look on her face, and she's like, she's like screaming, making a point.
Holy shit. What?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
she's
it says
becoming like a political, they're not supposed to do that, the judges.
it says Amy Coney Barrett, Time Magazine Person of the Year. And then underneath it says, "Let's go, girls."
Oh my
Right.
God, come on.
So,
It sucks because I guess I do agree that they should have to say fuck you, but I hate that I agree with these guys. It sucks.
yeah.
They're acting like such shitheads. These fucking people. All right,
So,
whatever.
yeah,
Fuck you, Blue.
you get a bottle of "Fuck You Blue," you get a Milky Way Midnight,
Nice.
you walk home, you split the wrapping of that Milky Way Midnight, you tear into it a little bit,
Yeah.
you get your first peek at the dark chocolate that covers the outside, and you think, this is gonna be good.
This is my I love That's my favorite one.
Yeah, you're walking home, right? You take a couple bites, you're just in heaven, right? It's pure bliss.
Yeah.
Get a Milky Way Midnight on the brain, on the mouth, on that hot little pink tongue.
Oh.
Just nougat sliding down that tight little throat.
Oh, God.
You have a throat full of nougat. Just swallowing it, loving that Milky Way Midnight. There's a little stretch where it gets a little dark in between your house and the little corner store. There's like a light that's out or something. You're kind of crossing through that area. You got your headphones in.
What am I listening to?
You're listening to uh it's a guy who just takes rants from like Rush Limbaugh programs and puts it over emo riffs.
Okay.
They're pretty good, to be honest with you.
So
You
it
know,
is Rush Limbaugh over what? Like Taking Back Sunday or whatever?
or like the American football riff, from Nevermind.
Yeah.
Just and it's a guy who's like making his own emo riffs and like putting the Rush. It's like his own thing he's doing.
Did you like the American football band?
I did, yeah.
I did too. I'm blanking on their name, but yeah, I fucking did too.
American football.
Check it out, everyone. Check out
Nevermind.
some real music, man.
Yeah, man.
Two old shitheads. Two
So
piles
point
of
being, you
garbage
you're
talking
listening
music.
You're listening to this guy making his own emo intros with Rush Limbaugh over them.
I have no idea how to feel about this. This is so strange.
Yeah, it's very funny sounding, you know.
But it's Rush Limbaugh. I don't want to.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
no, it's funny, you know.
Okay.
Sounds like a
So it's like ironic or something.
yeah, well, yeah,
All
no,
right. Well,
Pat. Some
fucking
guy,
whatever.
some guy who's like seriously
I don't
a
know.
tribute to
You have
Rush.
no idea these days. I have no fucking idea.
So you're just listening to it, you know.
Love and life.
You go walking through the dark area. You see a set of eyes from the darkness, kind of like rushing towards you.
Oh.
And then you hear just like woof, 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 like three big barks in a row. And this dog looks like some kind of mutt, you know, just like a big, who knows what it is, right? A dog that was like born and has been raised on a street, you know,
Oh no.
just kind of like a big, scary looking dog comes running forward, leaning down aggressively, his tail stiff, his teeth showing. You got that Milky Way midnight in your hand. It takes like a couple more steps towards you, and then it kind of like jogs a little bit and goes to like lunge, and you're frozen in place, right? You don't know, like you don't know what to do, right? This is a fucking huge dog. It's a giant beast, you know. Your life flashes before your eyes. They think that
Yeah.
they're gonna when they show up, they're gonna find you with a half-eaten Milky Way midnight in your hand. This dog lunges, you just close your eyes, ready to accept whatever happens.
Yeah.
And then you hear like a thud and a big yelp. And you look down, and that raccoon is just clawing the fuck out of this dog.
Oh my God.
It's like clawing this
What?
dog's face up. This dog is yelping, it's snapping. It can't touch this thing.
Oh my God.
This little
Really?
raccoon is like Bruce Lee, like moving like water.
The raccoon is.
Yeah. And you hear it like saying things. It's like squealing and squeaking. It's like talking. You don't know what it's saying, but you get the impression that it's like, this is my friend. You know, he's like
Yeah.
sticking up for you. The
Oh, so
dog,
he's not just talking shit. He's actually actively he's not just defending me physically, he's defending like my what? Like my name too?
don't I don't I
Is what
don't
you're
speak
implying? That's
raccoon.
well, no one's expecting you to, I guess, but I'm just
Well, it
kind of
sounds like you want a direct interpretation, and
maybe some insight.
I wouldn't know. Again, it's not my language. So, this dog like wrestles its way loose, starts whining and just runs away. The raccoon stands there on its back legs, just sort of like ragged breathing, its claws dripping with blood.
Holy shit.
It turns and looks back at you, those bright blue eyes shining in the moonlight. What do you say to it?
I go, holy shit, are you okay?
He goes, "Yeah, I'll be fine."
You, you just said that you don't speak his language.
I'm not. He says it in English, just like the way I said it there.
All right, whatever. I go, oh man, thank you for doing that. Do you need like some water or anything?
He goes, actually, I don't need water, but I could use your help. He goes,
How?
my wife is stuck in a dumpster, an empty dumpster nearby, and I'm not strong enough to. He goes, there's like a board on the ground. Could you stick it in there so she can climb out? That's all I need. You've already saved me once today. If you could help my wife, I'd be forever in your debt.
How come you can like talk and stuff?
He says, we can all talk.
What is that? Really?
He said, yeah.
Could you talk to me
We can
about
all
that?
talk. He goes, can we head towards my wife?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that
So you
makes
guys
sense.
start walking. He goes, yeah, we can all talk. We all know English, you know?
So do
We're
you
not,
guys have like complex like what do you guys have like a complex society or whatever?
he says, yeah, it's pretty complex. He goes, you wouldn't really understand it just because yours is, it's so ingrained in you that the idea of a looser, more free society just doesn't really compute.
Wow.
He wipes the blood off of his paws onto his own fur. He goes, yeah, you guys are slaves to capitalism. Really sucks. Why do you think we don't talk to you?
Okay.
So you go around the corner. He goes, it's right there. You look over, you see a dumpster with the lid open. You hear like a voice go, honey, is that you? And he goes, I'm right here, baby. I found the man that helped me earlier. He's going to help you too. You guys walk over. There's like a stick, like a 2x4 laying on the ground.
Cool.
You pick it up. You slide it into the dumpster. You look in. You see a terrified raccoon just sitting there looking up at you. And you hear the husband raccoon. He goes, don't worry, baby. He's here to help. I told you we get you out of there. She doesn't say much. She climbs up the board and escapes to the ground. The two embrace. He holds her head in his hands and he goes, I got so worried, baby.
It's really strange.
I thought they were gonna dump a bunch of trash on you and you'd never get out. She looks up at you and she goes, thanks, mister. I'm so glad you were here to help.
You're welcome.
You turn around. You go to like walk out of the alley that you're in, and you see like a little small pickup truck turns into the alley. Its headlights blasting right at you. You kind of shield your eyes. You can't see anything. The raccoons shield themselves as well. The front door of the truck swings open. You hear it close. You hear the sound of boots on asphalt.
Yeah.
You hear a man say, excuse me, are you helping that vermin?
This looks really, really insane. I go, no, I'm a man on the inside. And I turn and I'd like join them. I betray them.
So you say that you walk into the high beams of this little S10.
Yeah.
You see there's a man standing there, stout figure, broad shouldered, barrel chested. He's got a white goatee. He's wearing a baseball cap, but you know that there's a bald ass head underneath it. His shirt says City of Austin, Animal Control. He looks at you and he goes, nice to meet you. I'm sure we'll get the particulars later. For now, we got a job to do. He pulls uh he pulls a little like 22 out from inside of the truck and he hands it to you, a little rifle. He goes, you getting the guy or the gal? Which one do you pick?
I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of frozen.
He goes, well, pick one. This is the job. He goes, I'll get the one on the left, you get the one on the right. Shoot on three so they don't scare them.
Are you sure about this?
He goes, this is what animal control does.
All right.
He goes, all right, one, two, three. Do you fire?
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do this.
You you fire, right? You each drop the raccoons right where they stand. He goes, all right, go get them, throw them in the back. You grab a glove out of the truck. You grab each one of the raccoons by their scruff.
I probably feel really bad.
You see the light fade out of the bright blue eyes of the
Oh
raccoon who
no.
saved your life. You walk to
Am I
the back of
turned
the
on?
truck and just throw him right into the pile that's already
Oh
in there.
God. Oh
You know,
God. That is horrendous.
you go home, right? The guy leaves, right? And you all you can do is just like all you can do is just like you see that raccoon's eyes, right? You just see his bright blue eyes, just the shine taken out of them as the life was ripped from him. That's all you can focus on. You get home, you just kind of sit there thinking about the life that you took and the way that you took it and like the reality and the gore of the situation. You go for a walk to that corner store. You're going to get a zero sugar Gatorade. You get your drink, you check out, earbuds in, but no music playing. You just have them in to like block out everything. You're walking
Why?
home because you're just very upset. You know, you
I
didn't
would
anticipate
absolutely
having to shoot that raccoon,
I would absolutely listen to some music if I was upset.
but you don't. You're just walking, you're too like you're too zoned in.
Wow.
You
I'm
know,
really, yeah, I'm torn up.
yeah, you're really affected by it.
Yeah.
You're walking just kind of like with your head down. You get to that dark little stretch and you don't even notice it as that dog just runs out from the woods. It leaps up and just bites your throat and rips your
Ugh.
throat out. You fall over and you bleed out right there on the street. As you're dying, as like the blood is just like pumping out of your body, you look
Yeah.
into like a little culvert and you see like six pairs of red eyes just looking back at you. You know that it's that raccoon's family.
Okay. I'll say this. I feel like I probably did deserve that because I turned on them, but I wish I just never even, I
Immediately,
feel like I never met, I feel like I wish I never met these guys.
she turned on him instantly,
Yeah.
and
I
you
just,
murdered them.
I figured I had to do what I had to do. I
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
get
see
it.
I wanted to see what would happen.
You and this random fucking animal control officer just murdered two raccoons and you threw them in the back of a Chevy S10.
I knew something bad was gonna happen. I wanted to get ahead of it or something, you know? That's my plan.
Yeah, you did. You got ahead of it. You got your fucking throat ripped out by the dog that couldn't get you the first time because that loyal raccoon saved your life. That's what got you the second time around when you were alone.
I don't trust those raccoons.
Well, okay, you could have probably still be alive today.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess.